Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So Manchester United have shared the goals in a European tie at the new camp like it's 1999, except it wasn't 3-3 this time around. It was 2-2 between Manchester United and Barcelona. And Manchester United on the night robbed of a stone wall penalty or red card. Now, I haven't seen the replays consistently back, so I can't tell you whether it's inside or outside of the box, but the defender should have been sent off for a foul on Rashford if it's not a penalty. And Manchester United playing against 10 men, I have no doubt that we go on and win that game. Look, Barcelona had their chances at 2-2 to make it 3-2 to Barcelona. But on the day, in the first half and in the second half, Manchester United had the chances to win the game. And whilst we didn't take those chances, I would have took 2-2 before the game. And one thing that today has shown me, look, there'll be speed bumps in the road. There'll be ups and downs under Erik ten Hag, particularly in his early seasons. But one thing is for sure, Manchester United are a proper team, and that was a proper performance. One of our best performances on the road in Europe for an awfully long time. A fantastic performance from Marcus Rashford as well, who was instrumental in Manchester United's goals. The first goal for him, an excellent finish. Now, you could argue that a goalkeeper should be doing more, but I think it's unexpected for Rashford to hit it so hard, hit it so accurate at his near post and get it in there. Fantastic finish from him after Fred found him with a very, very good pass. And then the second goal, which was a Jules Koundé own goal, came from Marcus Rashford, skinning his man out wide after picking it up from the set piece, skinning his man, I think it was Rafinha, taking it into the box and then getting a shot slash cross, I think it was a cross, across the box where we had Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Casemiro queuing up. It comes off Koundé and he made it 2-1 to Manchester United after we fell behind to a Marcos Alonso goal from a corner. And you could argue maybe David De Gea should do a little bit better, although the bounce has probably deceived him. Maybe Fred, maybe Wan-Bissaka could do a little bit better in terms of marking him and making sure that header doesn't get to Marcos Alonso. But the reaction from Manchester United was very, very good. It was a shame. We obviously conceded that goal from Rafinha towards the end. It was a cross from Rafinha, excellent cross into the box. The defender doesn't get on it in Varane. Lewandowski doesn't get on it. It came after a mistake from Casemiro, who was fantastic today. But he made the mistake, do you know what I mean? And I think everyone kind of had that in them today. There were moments where we made a few errors and we kept giving the ball back. But generally speaking, for 60-70% of that game, Manchester United were excellent. And we deserved the draw that we got, and we probably deserved a little bit more as well, especially when you look at that decision that wasn't given, and it was an absolute shocker of a decision. The team that we started saw Luke Shaw play at left centre-back again alongside Rafael Varane. Luke Shaw looking comfortable there yet again. Terrell Malacia playing at left-back, Wan-Bissaka playing at right-back. Again, Wan-Bissaka had his moments in the first half where he left me a little bit worried, but mainly really good, even getting forward. Terrell Malacia as well, really, really good today. Fred, who I didn't think he played well at the weekend, despite the fact he got man of the match, and we've had discussions on that in the comments over the last couple of days. But today, he was very, very good for Manchester United. His energy, his enthusiasm, and even some of the quality on his passing. Yes, he still had those frustrating Fred moments, but his pass for Rashford's goal, for example, very, very good. Casemiro alongside him, very, very good. And Jadon Sancho today, he wasted a few moments, all right. And I think he'll get more sharp and he'll get more fitter and he'll get more match fit. He completed 75 minutes today, which is the most he's completed since his return from injury. And he was very, very good, both off the ball and on the ball when Manchester United were in possession. And I thought him and Rashford really led the line well, because Weghorst was dropping deep and doing a little bit more of the dirty work. Bruno was popping up out wide on the right, and his work rate today was really, really there. It was a captain's performance from Bruno Fernandes. And look, David De Gea as well. As I mentioned, he maybe could have done a little bit better with the goal, but then there was a couple of other instances where he makes world-class saves. So all in all, I thought it was a good performance from Manchester United today. A performance where maybe we'll be, you know, the United players will be sitting on the plane on the way back, and the fans that travelled to Barcelona will be on the plane on the way back thinking we could have won that. But it'll be a performance that they'll be very proud of. We came up against a Barcelona side that are unbeaten in 16 games, that have found their way under Xavi, much like we have under Erik ten Hag. And this was a true test of where we were at. And we came out of it pretty good. And I'm so confident that we'll go and beat them at Old Trafford. Now, obviously, we still have to go and do it, and there'll be a threat. Pedri came off as a sub today, whether he's going to be fit for that game. If he's not available for that game, that's a huge boost for United. They had their threats today. Lewandowski at moments looked dangerous. Rafinha looked dangerous at times as well. But we played well. We looked good. They were shit scared of Marcus Rashford. And if we go into that game at Old Trafford, we add Lisandro Martinez to the mix, you know. I think we can do something. I think we can do something, and I think we'll beat them at Old Trafford. So despite the fact that it was a missed opportunity today, despite the fact that we should have had a penalty, it's left me feeling more confident in this Manchester United team than I was before this, and I was very confident before this. It was a proper Champions League side today, except it was in the Europa League. And Manchester United getting a draw, which they'll take back to Old Trafford, and I think they'll be the slight favourites ahead of that game. That decision though, I don't like to go on about decisions, and I've not heard Ten Hag's reaction, but he seemingly doesn't like to go on about referees and their decisions. But how is that not being given as a foul? Now, whether it's a penalty or it's outside the box or there it's a red card, how is it not being given as a foul? That's what I want to know, because if you're not giving it as a foul, you're saying Rashford's diving, and if so, go and book him. Rashford never died. He had no reason to dive. He's about to score. He was just getting into the box. So I find that decision really bizarre. And we're seeing referees, whether it's in the Premier League, Europe, make mistakes. And the fact that VAR wasn't addressed, I really don't get it on that decision. An abysmal decision. Hopefully we get a decision at Old Trafford and it turns itself around, but that was an abysmal decision today. I don't know how the referee hasn't done that. And it come at a time where we just got 2-1 up. United go 3-1 up. You know, we're leaving the new camp with a win. But in the end, we leave with a 2-2 draw. Nevertheless, still confident that we'll go through in the second leg. So let us know your thoughts in the comments below. What did you make of Manchester United performance today? I think we've gone to show that Manchester United are a very, very good team. We've got Leicester coming up next on the weekend, Sunday. Then we've got Barcelona. Then we've got that game against Newcastle at Wembley. So a big, week, 10 days coming up for Manchester United. And if we can get through against Barcelona in this tie, beat Leicester and bring the cup home, it will shape things up for the end of the season really, really nicely, won't it? Heading into March. So really delighted where Ten Hag's taking us at the moment. Long may it continue. Still some things that we need to work on. Still things that aren't perfect. But we're much closer to perfect than we were at the start of the season. And I'm really enjoying watching Manchester United. So yeah, delighted with that. I wasn't even I had those nerves today, but I wasn't really on the edge of my seat, I went nervous because we're a good team, man. We're a good team and we've shown that today. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. See you in a bit.